Watch what Putin just said in a press conference yesterday. And press conference, where was it, in England? He's giving a press conference, and he's standing there, and he says, do the American people know? Do you know or care that you are giving arms to a group of people whose commander is eating the enemy on the battlefield?
It's just a really good point.
It's a really good point.
I hate to say it.
Who would have thought we'd be having a lecture from Vladimir Putin,
who is a very
on
bad
morality?
Man.
Who's not a good guy.
Yeah.
And we're so bad right now in our policies that we're supporting these guys who are doing this.
We're losing the argument against Vladimir Putin on morality.
And here's how badly we're losing it. Here's how badly we're losing it. Anybody ask themselves, why did that story of the Super Bowl ring come out this weekend? That story's an old story. Why all of a sudden?
Really old story.
Yeah.
Because Putin, we're in a proxy war with Russia.
The ring story is that Robert Kraft,
owner of the Patriots,
in New England Patriots, claims that Putin stole his Super Bowl
although
ring.
He's backed off of that since, but yeah.
And then Putin's like, that story is absurd. That's ridiculous. He gave it to me.
And he says he was
Kraft
joking.
said he was told by the White House to keep it quiet. But then suddenly, 3 years later, this story is out in the papers. Now, why? Nothing like this happens as a coincidence. We are in a proxy war with Russia right now. And Putin is coming out and saying things like, do you know you guys, your president and your Congress are arming cannibals, people who eat their enemy on the battlefield, and we're losing so bad, what we do is we leak a story that he stole a Super Bowl ring, you know. That's what that story is about. Plain and simple, that's what that story is about. I want you to send this part of the show. We're going to clip it. In fact, mark it when we get up here, Tiffany, and we're going to clip this, and I want you to share just this part with your friends. I'm going to make it very, very short. And here's what I want you to send to your friends. America, I am an imperfect messenger for this. You can call me what you want. You can say I hate the president or whatever. It doesn't matter. I just want you to listen here for just a few minutes, and I'm going to show you some videotape. And I'm going to tell you about the big bad Republicans here. The Republicans, as well as the Democrats, are dragging us into another war. Your government is using your name, and they are sucking you into the Middle East again. And only 15% of Americans think that's a good idea. 11% think we should send arms to the Syrians. But those numbers don't come with any information. Those numbers will be much, much lower if you show this to your friend. I want to warn you, what I'm going to show you is extremely graphic, but please send this along. A friend sent this to you. Please send it to another friend. This is a very graphic video of Commander Abu Sakar. He is in this video. He has just killed a Syrian military member. This is a rebel that is now cutting the chest open of that Syrian. He takes out his liver and his heart. And to show you what's going to happen to all of his enemies, the commander eats it. The dead soldier on the ground is the enemy of the guy we are now arming. This president and the Republicans, it's the Democrats and the Republicans, the progressives, trust this demented terrorist with weapons. Yet the same people want to take guns out of your hands because they don't trust you, but I digress. This is such a warning sign that we are on the wrong side, that even Vladimir Putin sounds sane compared to the progressive Republicans and the progressive Democrats in Washington, including our president. Listen to what President Putin just said.
I believe you will not deny the fact that one hardly should back those who kills their enemies and eat their organs and all that is filmed and shot. Do you want to support these people? Do you want to supply arms to these people?
Okay. America, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. We have to put down our partisan politics. We have to stop. When Vladimir Putin is making the case to the American people, do you want to give guns to the people who are eating the heart and liver out of their enemies? It's a no-brainer. We must stop the people in Washington. We've got to stop intervening in the wars in the Middle East. I hate this, sounds awful, but if they're going to kill each other, let them kill each other. We will not survive this. Please, stop the back and forth of the Republicans and Democrats. Our children and our country are at stake at this point.